Hello and welcome to the first in the series of the Stock Watch analysis. This is a daily outlook into what stocks are hitting the headlines and what the potentials are to trade them. Over the course of the daily basis, we'll be looking at what stocks have been the main movers. General Electric was trading over 4% as Friday's session came to a close. Recent news of the company supplying Boeing 737 MAX aircrafts with the world's most powerful jet engine boosted the stock. The company announced that the GE9X engine has been certified by the Federal Aviation Administration following what at times was a rocky development and testing process. The company has been hard hit by the pandemic as the demand for powered jet engines have declined and are particularly out of favor due to the weak demand on long-haul flights. And speaking of Boeing, the company traded high on Friday despite recent news of their 787 Dreamliner stopping production in certain states in America, namely Washington. The COVID pandemic claimed another victim in the aerospace industry, as there will be only one assembly plant thereafter. There is also a big indication that Boeing does not expect any 787 production to return to 2019 levels at any point in the foreseeable future. So beleaguered times ahead, and let's see how that can affect the markets going forward. What I've got on the screen at the moment is General Electric's, and what I've been looking at in the past few weeks is the recent decline from a few months ago. There was an attempt on a double top here in June, but since then we've seen a sharp decline and now we're looking to the downside. But recent news has meant that the company share price has traded over the $7 area, but it hasn't got any further than that. So we've seen not the weekend just gone, the previous weekend, there has been a detrimental gap in the opening on the Monday morning session, which has hindered it even further and pushed prices to recent lows down to $6. So this is quite significant because it held the $6 range and we've bounced up off this level now. So what I'll be looking at when the market does open is to see if we can reclaim the 23.6, which is just over the $6.50 region. If I just zoom in a little bit more to get a bit better, closer perspective, we can see that prices, if prices can trade in the cloud, we can see potential for further upside, which is a good confidence level with the Kijun line as well. So I'll be looking in the next session or the next two sessions to see if we can reclaim the spot of over $6.50 and then moving further out of the cloud and go possibly up to around the $7 zone. So I'll be looking at this for the next few sessions as we go into the trading week. And just a quick look on Boeing. So what I've seen from the recent highs that we witnessed in June is it seems to be forming a bit of a channel on the downside. So what I've seen over the last few months is roughly about there is an attempted breakout of this descending channel. So again, I'll zoom in a little bit more for a better perspective. So as we can see here, there's been spikes trying to get out of the channel, and then we've moved to the median regression, and now we're trading at the top end of the channel. We've broken out now, so there is a good possibility that if we can stay out of the channel in the next session or so and prices will move into the cloud, then there's no reason for further upside. The real test will be if we can avoid any resistance at this particular level, roughly about $185, then we can see further positivity on the Boeing shares. However, if prices do get dragged down back into the upper descending channel, then it could easily get back into the median regression zone at the 135 area as well. So what I'll be looking at to see if it can test these prices here, roughly about the 172, 173 region, we can have more hope for the upside. That's all from today. Thank you very much for joining me on the first Stock Watch. And if you have any comments, please feel free to share them and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, have a great day ahead. Bye for now.